Taurus, welcome to the Onyx Moon Tarot. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Go to my Facebook page, The Onyx Moon Tarot. Follow and like for a daily pick a card. You can go to my DMs if you don't want to share your story on YouTube, if it's personal and you don't want to share it publicly. On Facebook, daily pick a card, and it's a place where we encourage each other. We lift each other up. I'm using Heart's Hidden Secrets for your oracle message and Darkwoods Tarot for your tarot card reading. This is something that could have happened to you already. It could be something that's happening to you now. It's something that could happen to you in the future. There's no gender in tarot. I could be pulling on your sun sign of Taurus, your moon, or your rising, so be sure and check those out, or cross-watch your energy. If none of that makes any sense to you, that's okay. It's just not your reading. There's lots of Tauruses in the world, and I might just not be hitting your reading. And you can tell me it doesn't resonate. It's a shit reading. That's okay. But if it does resonate, let me know if it resonates. Give me a thumbs up and let me know. Again, if you don't want to share your story publicly, some people do not, you can go to my Facebook page, The Onyx Moon Tarot, and tell me in a DM. I will respond quicker on YouTube, but that's okay. I work full time, but I will get back to you on Facebook. Escaping, avoiding, blocking, pushing away. Okay. So when I was meditating, a song came through. With this time change, my meditations are more like starting to meditate and falling asleep. But when I was meditating for you, a popular song came through when I was younger. Once had a love and it was a gas, soon found out I had a heart of glass. Look up those lyrics. I think it's the second refrain. Once had love, it was a gas, soon found out, had a heart of glass. Knew it was divine. I can't remember what it, because both refrains went through my mind, but it was heart of glass, and I can't pull it all up now, but it went through my mind when I was meditating for you. So, heart of glass. Look up those lyrics. Heart of glass. Somebody had a heart of glass. As I drop the cards. Oh, pulling out lovers. Gemini energy. It's a choice. There's a choice. Be careful with the choice. Not all of the choices have consequences. Not all choices are viable. Scorpio energy. And there you are. If you can get pregnant and you don't want to get pregnant, be careful. If you can get somebody pregnant and you don't want to have any babies, be careful. Somebody has tunnel vision. Somebody has some tunnel vision. I'm just spitting some words out here. This isn't the reading yet. Well, you have somebody that is messy. I'm going to say something, Taurus. We're not into the reading yet, but I'm going to tell you what the energy is besides heart of glass, okay? Not even looking at this card. You right now are a iron fist and a velvet glove, okay? I don't know who, I don't know why, but I can feel that it is. And I'm pretty sure the answer is no. Whatever their question is, the answer is no. You know when it's 1,000 degrees out and you've got toddlers running around and you just can't wait for them to go to bed and they need a drink and they need to go to the bathroom and they need this and they need that and they need this, and then you finally get to sit down with a glass of iced tea and put your feet up and then they ask you something, and no matter what it is, no, go to sleep. No, go to sleep. Your answer to this person, because I have a feeling that this person is just so childish and so immature. They're like a toddler. I mean, they could be 50, but they're so immature that it just kind of works your last nerve with the amount of immaturity that this person is. This person could be a child. It's not. This is a love reading. But their immaturity is like they're working your last nerve. You want to give them their drink of water, tell them to go pee, and go lay down and go to sleep because they're working your last nerve. They're working your last nerve because they're very immature. All right, we got the lovers. Gemini energy. That is a choice. You can choose something that is divinely guided, or you can choose something that is more 3D and lust-based. Friends with benefits. Something that's not going to be a commitment. Something that's going to just be here for the good time, probably not for the long time, but we're not going to catch the feels. And that's ended. And I don't know who ended it. I don't know who ended it. But when something is ended, regardless of who ended it, that door is closed and you move up and you move forward, regardless of who ended it. If they ended it, have your moment, cry, rant, rave, whatever, call them a motherfucker, whatever. It's a moment. Have it and know that you're closing that door and you're moving forward, you're trading up. If you ended it, then they were a son of a bitch. Call him a son of a bitch. Cry, rant, rave, call him a son of a bitch and a motherfucker, and know that you close that door and you're moving forward and you're trading up. Either way, you win. Queen of Pentacles. You win. Because at the end of the day, you're always the Queen of Pentacles. Always. Always. And what's the Queen of Pentacles? Reliable, stable, can run circles around everybody else and not break a sweat. You can take care of your home, your business, go to school, take care of your kids. Be successful. Be financially secure. Have great self-esteem. Be very good looking. And not break a sweat. Have haters out there because you can do all of these things. Be authentic, genuine, and not break a sweat. And people are like, how does she do that? Somebody is in somebody's going to say, I'm going to say this two ways. You could have a whole new perspective on whatever's going around, whatever's going on, rather. You could have a different outlook on things now. Things could be different. You could be looking at things differently, and you're okay with that. Or someone could be telling you that whatever it is that you want, you're right. If you want commitment, you don't want friends with benefits, you want a higher level of commitment, they do too. That is not the truth. It is not the truth. Those are words. It's a word salad. It is not the truth. Someone is very guarded. Someone has their walls up. They are emotionally dysfunctional is the word that I'm going to use. They're emotionally dysfunctional. They may put the emotions on It's like they take the emotions and they put them on so that you can see that they're wearing emotions, but in the inside, they're not. They're not. The emotions only go so far. I don't know if you've realized that yet, but I'm pretty sure that you have if you've spent any length of time. Their emotions only go so far. They're not, this person is not, I don't want to say deep. I'm going to say deep. They don't go deep. They can't go deep because there's deep wounding inside of this person. There's something deep inside of them that they can't go deep, because if they go deep, they're going to go off, because there's a big boo-boo inside of them that they're too afraid to go deep, because if they go deep, it's going to be a big boo-boo that they have never healed from. So it's much easier to only be shallow and superficial and be the jokester and be the funny and be the let's just have a good time person, male or female. Well, you're not playing that anymore. You're not playing that. You want honesty. You want authentic, and you want genuine. You deserve it. You give your all. You don't play shallow. You don't play superficial. And if they, I don't know if you've given an ultimatum. You may have given an ultimatum, because I told you that you're the iron fist in the velvet glove. So you very well may have given the ultimatum. If it can't be like this, and it might not have even been, I want commitment. It might not have even been that. It might have been, not even be honest with me, but be human with me. I don't know that this person may only know how to love you as much as they might not know how. They might not know how. It might be foreign to them because they have always been so blocked off. Walking through the door and you greet them with exuberance, they're going to take a step back and say, whoa, what is this? They expect it from their pet, because pets give unconditional love. When the dogs come bounding in, my owner's home, that's normal. But when a partner is this way, when they come to pick you up for a date, and you're so excited to see them, they're like, whoa, that's too much, that's intense, that's feels. We can't be having that. And then they have to ghost you for a couple of days because that was feels. They don't know how to process. But you're genuine because you're excited to see them. And that's human. They don't know how to process. They don't, and if they start to have those feels, it's scary, because I don't know that they know how to process or have those feels. And I think your ultimatum was kind of like along the lines, be human. And it didn't happen. And I think because that boo-boo is in there and it's deep and they can't look at that. And that is nothing that you can't love that out of them. You can't love it. You can't band-aid that with love. Okay? You can't band-aid that with sex. You can't band-aid that with babies. You cannot. You can support them. But this is a them problem. This is a therapist problem. And if you're a therapist, then you can't do it even if you're a therapist, because that's not ethical. But I don't think that it happened. They may have put those emotions on for you to try to continue this for a little bit longer, because I think it probably has ended and now it's been a restart. Because I'm not going to say that they don't have feelings for you. I just don't think that they know how to. They think that sex is that intimacy, that's how they show their love. A lot of people do. Broken people do. Not just broken people, but a lot of broken people do. And I think that maybe you wanted them to be human, and I think maybe in your mind, maybe you gave yourself the ultimatum. And if they can't give this to me, I deserve. It can't just be me being genuine, authentic. And you ended it. We can be friends. Maybe you friend zoned them. Well, they want this to be brought back to life again. They want it to come back to life again. They want you to renew this, reconcile this. They want harmony. They want balance. They think it's divine, that you're some type of, I'm not going to say soulmate, but they think that you are supposed to be in their life, that you were placed there because you're meant to be there. They need some healing. Emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually. And I'm going to say mentally and spiritually, absolutely mentally and spiritually, because whatever is going on with them, probably depression, PTSD, whatever this is from a long time ago, and it has affected physically, absolutely, emotionally, absolutely, spiritually, yeah, all of it, mentally, they need all of that healing to become whole, even just for themselves, not even for a relationship, not for a person, just for them. And when that is done, they will be able to give equal give and take. It won't be breadcrumbs. But until, whether it's with you, whether it's with somebody else, whether they get married, maybe they are married, I don't know. Maybe you're married to them, I don't know. But until this happens, they are going to always have this block. This is a little bit of a different Four of Pentacles, okay? But you can see, he's got the pentacle over his heart chakra. He's got a big boo-boo in there. Normally the Four of Pentacles has his arms crossed over him for his heart and his throat. This one, it's right in his center. There's a big wound going on in there. And he's not going to be able to be a team player with anybody until he gets that fixed. So yeah, heart of glass. Once it had a love and it was a gas. Soon found out it had hard glass. So yes, escaping, avoiding, blocking, pushing away. That could be either one of you. But that could be you. Because you feel that you deserve more. You deserve more from this person, more of this person. Absolutely. Absolutely. And he or she is not going to be able to give it to you. Because they can't. It's frightening, it's scary, it's intense. But until they take a look at what's inside and heal that, they're no good for anybody. Taurus, that was deep. This is your reading. Like, share, subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if it resonates. Go to my Facebook page, The Onyx Moon Tarot. Follow and like for a daily pick a card. You can DM me there if you don't want to share your story, or you can share it here on YouTube.